Hello everyone, welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Welcome to a show that I've been anticipating for a while now. Ladies and gentlemen, the real problem at Bayern Munich, I'll get straight to the point. Leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new. Bayern Munich are this club that everyone thinks is perfect. They're not, we're not. Hassan Salihamidzic, whatever the hell his name is, Brazzo, our sporting director, our DOF, director of football, man, this guy is a problem at Bayern. There's going to be a lot of people that disagree with me, and I'm okay with that. But I'm just coming out the closet now. It's pretty much Pride Month. I'm proud of my opinion here. Brazzo is one of the biggest issues we have at Bayern. His recruitment, his recent antics with one of the greatest Bayern players of all time, Lothar Matthäus. It's crazy. And no one will, there will be disagreements. Not everyone's gonna agree with this, and that's okay. That's absolutely fine with me. But we have to realize he's a problem. This guy had an issue with Hansi Flick, and now he has a new issue with Nagelsmann's demands for players, and he won't accept criticism. Brazzo hasn't really improved this club's stature in European football. We signed Bonassar, for God's sake. We were chasing Serginho Dest for 18 months before Barcelona came in last minute because Bayern wouldn't up their offer. Everyone thinks Dest rejected Bayern. No. In an interview, Dest said, I wanted to go to Bayern, but it was too last minute because Barcelona came in, and I support Barcelona. So why the hell wouldn't I do it? And then Bayern fans expected Dest to be loyal to Bayern, even though Bayern spent months wasting his time trying to reduce the transfer fee from 5 million. And now Xavi is saying Dest is improving. Who cares about Dest? It's not just about him. It's about recruitment. Thiago Alcantara left us for what, 20 million? One of the best midfielders in the world, who is now so crucial to Liverpool's midfield. Alaba left us for free. What is this? Niklas Zula is leaving us for free. See, everyone's like, well, but the player wanted to move. What could the club do? Well, the club and the sporting director could see the future. If a player has a year left on their contract and any new idea comes into their mind that they want to leave, they're going to leave, and you better prepare. You have to be prepared. You have to have contingency plans. And one of the best things that I see from other clubs like Man City, like Liverpool, is that they renew their players 2 years in advance. And that's a very smart thing. Bayern are saving money. They are cutting costs where costs shouldn't be cut. Hear me out here. If you renew a player 2 years out, one, if they don't want to renew, you just sell them the next year for a high fee. They're going to have 2 years anyways, and you don't lose them in January. You still have them. And if they don't want to play, you terminate their contract or something. I don't know. The point is, you want to create a plan for yourself where you eliminate the chances of players leaving for free. Niklas Zula is supposed to be worth 50 million. Alaba, he was supposed to be worth 75 million. That's the type of money we're talking about. And Alaba's at Real Madrid balling out, and they got him for free. His agent, Pina Zahavi, whatever the hell his name is, gained a bunch of money, and that's it. We lost one of our best players for free. This is so ridiculous. Niklas Zula, 50 million. We made no money on that. The club saved, what, maybe 10 million in wage fees for these players, renewing them earlier so they could ultimately lose 100 million. It's dumb. It's stupid. And who's that down to? The person that's planning and changing the team, the person that recruits the manager, that sees the vision for the future of the team, and his name is Brazzo. So not only do we lose players for free, what about our recruiting? We buy Bonassar, Choupo-Moting, and give him an extra 2 years, because great job, Choupo. You came in and did absolutely nothing, but here's a new contract for you. You scored goals anyone could have scored. I'm not going to go at Choupo-Moting because it's not his fault, right? This kid's like 33. I'm calling him a kid. I'm young, man. I'm like 20 here. But we buy him and Bonassar, and Mark Roca, who's our Thiago replacement? Why didn't we go for any high-profile players to the level of Thiago Alcantara? Because we screwed ourselves for 2 years. We screwed our development. This decade was supposed to be our decade. Win, win, win. Champions League, winning, winning, winning. 3 in a row. Honestly, that's the level Hansi Flick had me believing and playing at. But no, we lost everything. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This whole situation should never have happened. Now, Alphonso Davies is out. We don't have enough center backs. And, now our wage structure is ruined. Because, yeah, he gave Coman a new contract, but now he has to pay him $17 million a season to a player we all knew shouldn't be getting $17 million a season. Come on. That's not how wage bills should work. And now Gnabry wants 15 to 20 million a season. And Tolisso, what a bum. Our sporting director wants to renew Tolisso, and Tolisso is demanding at least 16 million, even though the club knows he's going to get injured every week. It's not worth it. Of course not. It's not worth it. This guy can't even hold the ball in possession. Nah, come on, man. This is an absolutely ridiculous situation. I feel like it's just a weird trap Bayern have put themselves in. Just getting screwed by players and their agents, getting screwed in the transfer market. Honestly speaking, would you take Bayern Munich seriously if they came to you in the negotiation room and they were selling a player and they had a year left on their contract? Would you take them seriously when they say, give us 100 million? You could be like, nah, I could wait 5 months and negotiate with Lewandowski directly. I don't have to pay you. You wouldn't take him seriously because Brazzo is a clown. You can't take a clown seriously because, you'll look into their face and you'll want to laugh. You won't take them seriously. Now, let me show you this graph because I think this reveals so much of what I was saying. Here's our previous sporting director, Seymour, Lewandowski, Kingsley Coman, Thiago Alcantara, Xabi Alonso, Douglas Costa, Arturo Vidal, Juan Bernat, Javi Martinez, Mats Hummels, Kimmich, and Ulreich. All right, you could look here and say about, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these players. No, not Thiago. Oh, no, I'm just sad, Thiago. We still have 4 of these players. Thiago became one of the best midfielders at Bayern. Seriously. One of our greatest footballers in our history. I know that sounds weird, but Thiago's footballing ability gave us so much joy. He won us a Champions League titles. He gave us a lot of fun over the years. Robert Lewandowski, our best striker of all time next to Gerd Müller. This guy's breaking records. He's bringing so much attention to the club. Seymour, what a big fat W, my man. Come on. I'm not the biggest fan of the guy because I believe he still lacks footballing intellect. But, he got there. And he's getting there. He's getting better, I suppose. Arturo Vidal. Really just nothing too much to say about him. Fringe player. He left after a few years. And that's it. That's all you have to say. Went to Barcelona. And now he's at Inter. Went back to Barca. And now he's at Inter again. Very confusing. Xabi Alonso. We all love Xabi Alonso. All right? We think he's going to be a coach for us in the future. $9 million from Real Madrid at the age of 31. Not bad, because he gave us a lot of playing quality. Loved that. Douglas Costa, I would say, flopped very hard. He was supposed to be like Neymar, but he was more like Paynar. I don't know. Kimmich, world class. This is Seymour, all right? Our previous sporting director. Kimmich, amazing. Mats Hummels gave us a lot of great performances, and I would say became one of the best center backs in the world. Now, he's just nothing. He's just a back. He's not even a center back anymore. He's just back to nothing. Dortmund. Javi Martinez, amazing, world class in the 2012-13 season, and world class for just a small period of time. A cult hero at Bayern. The fans love him. Won us 2 Super Cups. What a man. Javi Martinez, we love you. Amazing. Juan Bernat, we won't be talking about. Ulreich, just a backup goalkeeper. Do you see? That's our previous sporting director, all right? Here is Brazzo. Almost the same amount of money, all right? Now keep in mind, 40 million at the time was like Bayern's transfer record. Lewandowski for free. Come on, 7 million. All right, here is our boy Brazzo. Jan feet up. Flop. Wagner didn't do nothing here. Coutinho flopped. Goretzka, amazing on his day, but not really consistent. Cousins, gone. Perisic, fringe player, left. Odriozola, dead bowler. Pavard, not that great. Just a good center back. Doesn't offer too many attacking qualities to his team, but fair play to him recently. He's really helping his teammates defensively. I would say, all right, okay. Hernandez, okay, decent. Davies. But here's the thing. Davies isn't some smart recruiting from Brazzo. That's someone we stumbled on. That's coincidence. It happens in football all the time. We stumbled up across one of the best left backs in the world. But we really signed him to be a winger. People might forget that, but that's actually true. We signed Alphonso Davies to replace Robin and Ribéry or just develop in the Bundesliga and give us something. And that's what we did. We took a risk and it worked. But it's not smart recruiting from Brazzo. Smart recruiting would have been get Eden Hazard. Because, Ribéry's leaving and Hazard could fill that position because he was one of the best players at the time. If Davies flopped, we would all be sitting here like, dang. Like, Brazzo screwed us again. My point is, you see 3 players here. One of them's all right, world class. Hernandez is the only one where I'm like, okay, that was a serious signing. Brazzo has made 2 with Goretzka, serious signings at Bayern. Newbel, on loan now. What point am I trying to make here? The point is, put Bonassar in here. Put Choupo-Moting in here. It doesn't change the fact that none of these, Goretzka, free. That's a no-brainer. Everyone in Europe wanted him. Where is Brazzo's consistent world-class recruiting? We keep getting Bonassars. We keep getting players that just leave us after a year or two. And then we're screwed because we got to find a new replacement. And then we lose out on Champions League quarterfinals and semifinals because we don't have a competent Lewandowski backup. And we have to rely on a player that PSG, oh my gosh. Do you see my point now? Do you see where I'm coming from? The frustration that a lot of fans have with Brazzo. The recruiting isn't even the same. You could look at all these players and see world class, world class, world class, world class, world class, world class. Somewhat world class. You see so many signings in such a short period of time. This all happened in 3 years, 2 years, some of these players. Samar signed Lewandowski. Was it 2014 or 2015? I'm not sure. I don't know. Coman, we got him on loan for a year and then signed him permanently from Juventus. Thiago, 2014. Xabi Alonso, 2014. Douglas Costa, was it 2016? I don't know. In that period of 2 years, we signed world-class players that we still have today. And like Wagner, half of these players aren't even here anymore. Cousins, he was supposed to be amazing. And here, this is where I'm circling back here. We're doing it again. We're signing these same sort of players again. Bayern are going after Gravenberch. And I don't mind Gravenberch if we had someone like Ismail Benassar, who's already an established world-class player in the midfield that can replace Thiago Alcantara. But the only reason we're signing Gravenberch is because he's a shiny new product on the block. That's it. There's actually no... And I'm not saying Seymar didn't sign players that we ended up just having as fringe, but he signed so many world-class players. Yes, sporting directors will make mistakes, but Brazzo's only game is to make mistakes. And the more mistakes you make, the less of a coincidence it is, and more of your incompetence that keeps showing. So, here we are. We don't sign players consistently at a certain level, and I'm supposed to believe that this is the sporting director that's going to take us over the edge. Hansi Flick had an issue with Brazzo. If the same types of people, coaches, have the same type of issue with the same person, who has the issue? Is it the coaches or the people? No, of course not. If you have that one family member that's just a complete prick, everyone doesn't like this guy. Does everyone else have a problem, or does that one family member need to look within themselves and say, damn, nobody messes with me. No one rates me, man. I need to know that I'm a decent person and I'm not weird and I'm not a creep or a pedo. But Brazzo, everyone has similar issues with you, and you're calling out Lothar Matthäus? Do you realize you damage your reputation every time you attack one of the best midfielders of all time? Like, Lothar Matthäus has such an extensive network. This guy's in FIFA. Come on, Brazzo. You not in FIFA, bro. Oh, come on. Like, people know him, and they're going to take his side. Players know him, and they're going to take his side. Now, here's what we're doing. Again, ladies and gentlemen. So like I was saying, we're signing Gravenberch, and I actually don't mind. But he's not the immediate player we need. He's just a player for 3 years from now. And you do sign those players, like, say, Mar signed Kimmich. And the point is to develop them under a system with certain coaches. And that's the point. That's why you buy players that are 18 and 19 and 17 so they can develop. But if you just sign Gravenberch just to put him in our midfield, because we do need like a world-class midfielder, that's dumb. You're going to put this incredible pressure on this kid. And you know what the club's going to do? They're going to say, Paul Vanna is going to be like Thomas Muller's, like, or I don't know, Musiala is just like that would be the same sort of logic where they just put a young player in there. Gravenberch is still young, and we should sign him. I agree, but I'm saying we should sign him and then a world-class midfielder at the same time. That would be incredible. So when Gravenberch plays, it's not some pressure situation, and he can actually develop. And now look, Bayern want to sign Jeremy Tolhan from Suselo, and he's actually not a bad right back. But this is another thing where I'm like, if you're signing Gravenberch in the midfield, why are you signing this old guy who, come on, like he's not the world-class right back we've all been dying for. Don't pretend. See, I already see people like trying to gas him up, like, oh, this is it. This is our summer signing. Nah, and this saving money thing, it's getting on my nerves. Goretzka's a steroid player. Shouldn't you be in school, bro? What are you doing here? I've just been sitting here talking. I have not looked at this chat once. Let me see this poll. I made a poll. The verdict, 63 people voted, and they said Brazzo out 71% of the time, and 30% of people say Brazzo in. So there is support for Brazzo after all. Can we get Di Lorenzo if we're going for someone that old? There's like so many players in that age range that are better than this Tolhan guy, but Bayern are about saving money. Bayern have been in touch with Ryan Gravenberch's representatives, but not with Ajax. Bayern sees the 19-year-old as a solution for the future in midfield. There is no official offer to Ajax yet, and that's weird how we're talking to the player but not the club he plays for, which tells me we're not really going to be seeing any movement like we should. You know, when Liverpool or Man City are linked to a player, they're linked for like a week and then they sign him because that's how they do it. Brazzo gets to, like, this club is weird. They start talking about players and then they start literally name dropping them, and it's just a weirdly disrespectful situation. I remember when we had our own club board members just talking about Serginho Dest like he was done, even though we should have finished the deal and then talk about him. Now we look like complete cuck faces. But it's all right because it's Bayern Munich. And, you know, how about Rudiger? No, we don't need Rudiger. Christensen, no, we don't need him. Chelsea fans have been wanting this guy out for years. I don't want him in my club. And I get it. People do want, you know, Christensen, I want De Ligt. I've been looking into Mateus De Ligt, but I'm telling you guys, man, this club is like actually doing some really dumb things. And hey, there's good news, guys. There's good news about Bayern. We don't just have issues. Alphonso Davies will see to it that he's back. So we're waiting for Davies. He's going through some tests this Friday, like I said last week. So that's in 2 days. He'll go through some medical exams. Let's see if he still has myocarditis in his system or he hasn't recovered. Davies hasn't played at all for Bayern for 3 months now. So very sad. We hope he's back. And I think he would have recovered because there's good signs. The club is saying his last diagnosis was actually okay. So let's see what happens. And by the way, there's people saying Bayern should sign Nkunku. I'm like, where are we going to play him? Oh, man. And, I want to win the Champions League. This is supposed to be our decade. You don't understand what Hansi Flick did here if you don't believe that. We were playing ball like we were on drugs. It was crazy. We were pressing the crap out of the opposition. And I'm not saying anything negative with Julian Nagelsmann. Nagelsmann has done very well to manage what he has. Now, he has made a lot of mistakes, and he needs to fix those mistakes. One mistake being Bayern playing this 3 at the back system. It doesn't work for us. We are not that good at defending. Why would we have more defenders on the pitch? We should have less defenders to limit the chances of one of them making a mistake. That's how Bayern works. It's a weird, complex issue where we can't defend with too many people. Have you seen Bayern park the bus? You haven't. You have not seen Bayern park the bus because we're not good at it. We always concede. That's in our DNA. We'll just outscore you. And I would rather play like that than anything else. My question is, would Nagelsmann have forsaken the high line if we played a team like PSG? I believe he would have. Remember when Hansi was like, nah, we're going to keep playing our high line even though I have Boateng here and Alaba, and they're not necessarily the best pairs it relates to playing with a high line. But we did it anyways because ultimately we won the Champions League. And it's like, should Nagelsmann bring that philosophy of his that he's known for? Yes, absolutely. I want to see shifts in systems. I want to see the players be flexible all the time. But we are a 4-2-3-1 club. We are a 4-3-3 club. We don't really work with this back 3 thing. He's going to learn sooner or later, right? And I hope it's not his downfall because this guy is too young to be getting sacked, all right? Because you think I'm kidding? Bayern will sack you if you aren't performing, and they'll hire Erik ten Hag. There's no, I know Brazzo was a Bayern fan since he was a kid, but we have no problem sacking managers, all right? We will sack you. It's just going to take us a while. We sacked Niko Kovac even though he won all those trophies because we're like, why do we have to play bad every week just to... Oh, Liverpool. Thiago's 50th appearance for Liverpool, man. Remember when we conceded less goals with Thiago in the midfield? Man, those were the good days, huh? Hansi built a system that is unstoppable. Yes, 2020 Bayern was insane. I missed that year. 4-2-1-3 is also good formation. I don't know what a 4-2-1-3 is. Like, isn't that just a 4-3-3 in a weird? I don't know. These are some FIFA formations because I actually don't realize. I've never seen a 4-2-1-3 formation. By the way, Champions League today. Manchester United, Atletico Madrid. Hey guys, the Champions League yesterday bored me to death. Dude, I thought I was watching Europa League. It was horrible. Nah, UCL, never play these fixtures. Chelsea was playing against some bums, and Juventus drawing with some bums. I was sitting here like, why am I wasting my hours? Today we get Ajax and Benfica. Great game, because I really love watching Ajax play. It's another opportunity to watch Ryan Gravenberch, but he's starting, so I can't wait to see what he does. I want to watch Anthony, that Brazilian flair, and then Benfica, obviously, with, Devin Nunes. And yeah, I really want to watch Ajax play. I think they play some really good football, man. It's beautiful. And then Manchester United, I am hoping... Wait, where is Griezmann? Oh, he's on the bench. Why is Griezmann on the bench? Anyways, I want to watch Atletico Madrid play, man. That team, man, it's gonna be some terrorism football. Ragnick versus Simeone. I don't know how United will play, but wow, they have Ronaldo, so that's another liability. Ronaldo's trash these days. Bruno Fernandes, this guy tries a wonder pass every second he touches the ball. I can't wait. Champions League today, so I will end the stream here. I appreciate everyone tuning into this show. I had to do this. I had to. Thanks for watching. All our signings are approved by the board, so Kahn, Hainer, and all these guys are equally responsible, in my opinion. So SD don't have enough power like in other teams. Our SD is responsible for recruiting and leading that department and telling the board which players to sign. And that's how it's always worked. Brazzo told the board, I want Nagelsmann. The board gave him money to do it. Now, the board will reject players sometimes, and that's a normality. But I don't think our board is telling Brazzo, only sign Bonassar. Our board wants to be successful in the most financially feasible way possible. Brazzo is just agreeing with everything then, if that's the case, which would make it very weird that our previous boards have been okay with us signing Lucas Hernandez for 80 million, but then won't give him money to sign an actual midfielder. Or his recruiting is bad, his timing is bad, he wants to save money in all the wrong places, and therefore we lose players for free, because then we run down their contracts to save money, and then they're like, oh, well, I'm not appreciated. I want to go to Liverpool, where I'll earn more money than I do here, and I'll just live live with people I know. Coutinho in Everton. Oh, no. Coutinho, is he in Everton now? No, Aston Villa. That's crazy. Oh, that was James Rodriguez. That's crazy. So what should this club do? I think just say we're gonna sign a world-class midfielder. I don't mean like someone that could be world-class like Gravenberch. We can sign him too. But I mean someone that's like amazing. Someone that pushes even Kimmich. That's what I mean. I don't mean Brozovic. I want world-class. Okay, like you spent 80 million. To a certain extent, I mean at the level where Paul Pogba would be on his like good day. I don't want Pogba, but like that type of player. I want Ismail Benassar, someone that just gives you that confidence when they touch the ball deep in any position. You know they can do something. That's what I'm trying to get. Midfielder, that right back. We need a world-class right back too. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I want someone that's like amazing. We go to Sporting and get Pedro Porro, great player. He plays like Cancelo, to be honest. We can do a lot of things. The club just isn't recruiting. Or if you don't get a right back that's world class, you get one that's really good but young and they can become better. And in that team, they will be world class. And then I want a center back like Matthias de Ligt. Or we need leadership at the back. I'm glad the club recognizes this. Koulibaly, come on. Kalidou Koulibaly, bro. This guy is 30. That's amazing. He's going to give us like 5 years up top. He's always fit. That's great. That's amazing. More importantly, he's a leader and he commands the area. Or get de Ligt, who is Koulibaly, just a little bit lesser on pace, on aggression, but that comes over time, not pace. But you do understand what I'm saying here? I want a powerhouse at center back. I don't want to watch. I want someone that wins every header that strikers don't want to play against. Why don't we ever have that center back? Boateng was that center back for us, and then he declined. We always have ball-playing center backs. Lucas Hernandez is great at winning the ball and being aggressive, but I want someone that oozes composure. That would be my preferred center back. Thank you so much for watching. Mia San Mia, and peace.